Oh hey, didn't see you there.
Yo, what up? It's Say My Name.
Yo, what's up? It's Cream.
What's up, guys? This is Riot City.
This is Blunts and Blondes.
My name's Alison Wonderland.
Sullivan King here.
Yo, this is Hesh.
This has been TRILLVO.
You're watching TRILLVO.com.
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 You're logged into TRILLVO.com.
And you're watching TRILLVO.com.
Disillusionize me, Captain.
What's up, TRILLVO gang? It's your girl Victoria here with another episode of Local Lowdown, where we get the lowdown on your favorite locals. Here with me, I have David Wurm, better known as Big Wurm. He is CEO of Looney Chunez, which is a collective of artists coming up in the rhythm and dubstep industry. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? How does it feel to be like about it?
It's really awesome to have like a group of friends that like all support each other, and it's awesome that I have a group of guys that I really trust, that we all give each other really honest feedback on stuff, and it keeps us all kind of like level-headed.
I feel that it's good to get like strict critique rather than just, oh yeah, that shit's fire.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times we'll just straight up tell each other like, hey, that blows ass, like it's not good, or vice versa, that's really good, keep working on it, whatever. And as far as like running things, it's stressful at times because you have a lot of people depend on you to do kind of the right thing.
Yeah.
But once again, it's really good with our collective because while I am like the figurehead, I guess, we all make decisions as a group.
Yeah.
So
it's always good
to
have like more than one set of eyes or set of ears on something.
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly.
What are your like some of your favorite perks about like running a collective with your friends?
Just, I mean, they're my best friends, so it's awesome that we get to all come up together and work together and do shows together.
Yeah.
And it's also good. Like, let's say I'm playing a show somewhere. I know I'm gonna have someone to travel with me. I know if the show's not going great or if it's going really well, I can have someone come back to back with me or whatever. Yeah. And it's always fun to have just like fun stuff to do at shows that's not necessarily part of the show.
And that support system too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you get inspired with your sound design? Like, tell us about some inspirations.
A lot of it comes from within the collective, where we'll all just bounce sounds between each other, because we're all really sound design driven more than even like writing. We all just do sound design like primarily, and then outside of that, like bigger artists like Company is huge for like my sound specifically. I know a lot of people coming up probably say the same, but it's a lot of times just a lot of work, and it's fun. Like making a really cool, awesome sound is like, to me, the best part of music.
Yeah, you figure out like your sound too. Yeah,
to figure out different processes that work and different ways you can process things. It's like a game. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
sounds like a fun game. Sounds addicting too.
Yeah, exactly. So most of my like production sessions aren't even producing. It's literally just like, hey, here's Serum for 4 hours.
Let's just make some things.
Let's just make something that sounds cool, and then probably not do anything with it. But I learned a new process or whatever.
Yeah.
So
you mentioned Company as being one of your inspirations. What are some other inspirational people you have?
Hugh K right now is huge. Subtronics for sure. Finding a sound that fits you but is also completely different every time, like Subtronics. Like you hear a Subtronics tune, you're like, okay, I know that's by him.
Glitches and bleeps and stuff.
But at the same time, like every tune is very, very different. And really, any artist that I find that I can recognize immediately, hey, this is one of their tunes, without it sounding like exactly the same as all their old tunes, or they're all inspiring.
Yeah. So with that, would you like to collab with someone that has a similar style as you, or someone that has a different style?
Both can be really fun. I think like my best collab is my collab with Seizure, Spasm, but like him and I both have a pretty similar style.
Yeah.
Whereas like Dizzy and I have a collab that's being released at the end of March, and while we're both like rhythm dubstep, he's like real rhythm,
Yeah.
and I'm more like heavy dubstep tear out. And so that track was really interesting because it's more of a combination of things. It was a lot more fun to
Yeah.
work on.
And y'all also back to back very well too. Y'all are
We flow well
vibe off
together.
each
Yeah,
other.
him and I have a lot of fun. I've known him since I was in 9th grade. He was in 12th grade,
Mhm.
and we met in choir. So just randomly, and
Just
then we
some choir
reconnected
bros.
years down the road. Randomly, he was playing a show, and I saw him, and I was like, "Yo!"
Dude, that's what's up.
So
It's always
awesome,
good.
dude.
Who would you? Okay, so you said your inspirations are like QK and everybody like that. Would you want to collab with him, or is there other artists that you would like to collab with?
QK, I would really like to work with. That would be super sick
Mhm.
because every time he pulls out a new tune, it's just like, it's insane.
Yeah.
I would like to work with Murillo. Like that would be super dope. Obviously.
Yes.
Ominous would be super dope. And then a bunch of people locally. Like
Yeah. Some
More than I
locals.
can name.
Name two locals you'd like to collab with that you haven't with.
Trigger Happy, Dash, and let's throw a third. Space Dubs. Actually, he's just Space now. He lives in Austin, but
Yeah.
all three Looney Chunez, all three great guys.
What inspires your drive to continue on making music, and like why do you keep going?
For me, like music has always been something I've just been really passionate about. I feel like a lot of ways I hate the term like music saved me because,
Yeah.
but like it's super cliche, but like it's also very true, like for a lot of people. And for me, I want to be able to make something where someone else feels that, where someone could listen to my music hopefully one day and be like really connected to it.
Yeah.
And so anytime I go play a show or anything like that and I can connect with people, that's really what like the main driving factor
Yeah.
is.
So one last question. So being at a local level, there's always a lot of stipulation of like what you should do or what you shouldn't do. What is something that people at the local level like need to understand, or like I guess like a piece of advice that you would like to say?
A handful of things, but like for me, I would say do what you think is best for you. So for the last month and a half, I kind of stopped playing shows because a lot of my friends were advising me, "Hey, you know, you're playing out too much because whatever," and it really killed my drive. Because, like I was saying earlier, to connect with people is really important to me, and so when I'm not out a lot, I'm not connecting with as many people, and it just kind of becomes a bummer. And so, trust your intuition to do what you think is best for you, more than anyone else's advice for you. Still listen to the people around you because a lot of people give quality advice. But like for me, when I'm playing every week, every 2 weeks, my sets are way better. My music's way better because I get home from a set and I'm like, okay, I want to write 1,000 different things. And a lot of people that doesn't work for.
Yeah.
So really, just trust in your own ability to make decisions. And then secondly, local stuff should be fun more than anything.
Very true.
I mean, I think a lot of us, myself included, freak out a lot about, well, I'm not playing this show or whatever. And it does suck. Like, it's a crappy feeling when you don't get booked for a show you want to play.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's probably not advancing your career. Like, it's not going to be a giant stepping stone, you know?
Yeah.
You might look out and you might have some
Yeah,
major manager be at that show this one time. But
Yeah.
odds are that's not happening.
Very true.
So don't kick yourself in the ass for, like, not getting the bookings that you're hoping for. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. It's better to do stuff for yourself and what you want rather than
Right,
what
exactly.
other people want.
Exactly.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. So for anybody that has watched you on stage, you definitely have quite a stage presence. Can you kind of mimic some of those moves that you
The
do?
main thing is, like, I guess people call it the rhythm run, and generally I'll drop a track and then start doing this, and it's high knees. And really all that is like, you'll see loads of, like, rhythm artists all over the country do that,
Yeah.
but no one's really doing it here for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So it looks really
You're not educated, yeah.
Why-
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank you guys for
appreciate it.
having me.
High five.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
one more
terrible.
time. There
we go.
Damn, that was a good
That
one.
was such a good one.
Well, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Gang.